What's up, guys? Welcome to the OMFL CFM, season 78. Little Saints-Rams action. Both of us are not having the season we wish we were having, but first time we've ever met up. Should be a good game. Alright, here we go. See how this turns out. I did a little homework on the Rams. Just didn't get to finish it, so not sure what to expect here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win.
Been turning the ball over a lot lately, too.
3-6.
Something I'm going to have
Going up against the
fix
Saints,
if I'm going to win this home game against a pretty good team.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Los Angeles Rams.
Trying some defensive line movement, so some new players in some new positions.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go. Brand 38.
Watson off play action. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
Come on, Lattimore.
And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a handoff looking right. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
Come on, man.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Making this way too
13
easy.
yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise.
I love when you make the right call, you hit them in the hole, and they still get 3 or 4 yards out of it.
Second and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Now they try the right side here.
Come on, tackle him,
He's going to
man.
fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Watson.
Come on.
And he will have the first down.
I'm getting drugged to death
the
here.
9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal here from the 9. Now Watson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Watson goes 5 for 5.
Will Fuller.
Drags
His 4th touchdown
galore.
of the year.
Come on,
and
man.
The Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Late.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35.
Late throw.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
That's why I hate cover 2. The cornerback made the tackle on a play he's supposed to be covering the flat on, where I had a fullback go to. Cover 2 is so overpowered for no reason.
get this one down to about
The linebacker ran right past the block. Like the block was in the hole, ready to hit him. Everybody blocked. I could run.
The offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up.
Too early to be this frustrated.
Body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Too early.
Second down following the run. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Did you seriously just run 2 back-to-back cover 2s? Come on, man.
Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Come on, let's go!
Watson now to throw. His throw incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And now it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Oh, my guy froze. Oh my God. This game is so broken.
Say it all the time. Have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than
My
that.
player froze in the middle of the field.
They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and
Can't wait till we can get rid of this
you're really
game, man.
almost discrediting their work.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
To throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get it down deep into Los Angeles territory. They give him a gain of 38.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I could just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route does a defense hate? Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed in the other way.
Now a handoff.
That guy was in the backfield before I even touched the ball, man.
No gain on the play there, second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Yeah, of course. Why would the cornerback not follow his assignment? Oh, because it's covered 2. Duh.
Maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Back to throw here.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but
The right read.
It's gonna be a tough catch all the way because of
Cover
the
1,
presence
cover
of the
2,
defense
cover 1,
right
cover
there
2, cover
as he's
1,
trying
cover
to
2.
haul it in.
Come on,
And
man,
a
mix
nice
it up.
job to force the incompletion. And his kick is
Almost blew that,
good.
didn't I?
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a little fortunate there because that one was definitely leaking right.
Without a doubt. Maybe about the width of a football or so inside that right upright. But he got it to go.
I get too frustrated these games to be on mic. Maybe this is the last one I do this for.
Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards, I would dare say.
Even when plays work out for me, it's just stupid. How did 4 beat 7? Like, that shouldn't... Like, I'm all for an individual's play, making a play, but 4 defensive linemen should never beat 7 blockers at any time.
To throw on second is Watson. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'm making this guy look like an all-pro.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the 50, it's Watson. And he's got Fuller. And he's brought down.
He's catching everything, man.
We've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside.
I don't think he's got a missed pass yet.
Watson on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Good play.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Can't be mad at that. Good play.
He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability.
I knew that's what I was getting there.
When it's in the air.
So fun to watch
Couldn't
his
beat it.
closing speed, and another example of it on that play. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Okay.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw here is
Come on.
Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Here we go now.
Now back to throw. And Adams has it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
He's got me all out of balance, man. Can't do nothing against this defense.
Let's go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And
Good
he's
hit.
going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a loose
Oh,
football.
are you kidding me?
And his guys are going to get
What
the
the-
football at the 23-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
The guy's got like 4 fumbles since coming to my team. He's a 90 overall, 91 overall running back with like 92 carries.
Talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the
So
defense.
frustrated. Every time I play, I'm like, I don't know why I play this.
Come on, let's go.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Why is he stopping? Why does he stop? Oh.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Here we go now. Green 39.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
To go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run.
Come on,
they're in
man.
better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Here we go. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. It's Hodges.
Dang it, stay in bounds,
and able
mate.
to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
Just didn't want to get another
before he's out of
turnover.
bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
3 cover 2s in a row. Come on, buddy. We gotta be better than that.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Now the try here for the point after.
Pulled out a D-Wayne special. I'm assuming D-Wayne's watching me, so.
And he puts this one through.
Even though I think he's retired that play. I think he was called out on it. he wasn't even called out on it, but I think he might have retired that play from his playbook.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That's bad luck. I feel bad about that one. That's just bad luck.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick
He had the
sixes.
post wide open
Nothing
now.
like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
And the lead is now 13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now it's Watson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Good half, man.
So we have reached halftime.
Yeah, you're right. I guess you do, but hey, at least we're giving Dwayne some entertainment at work. I'm running it out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I gotta give the white guy a carry. Ooh, did he just do that? Oh, that's so much luck. Holy cow. That's pure luck. I was just giving him a chance because, yeah, I don't know why, but I did not think that was going to happen
Everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
at all.
But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter
I'm a receiver at heart, so
first three, whatever. This was
I had to give my fellow white receiver a chance. I did not expect that at all.
That one tight to
That's
this
just pure
point,
bad
and
luck.
You'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Crazy, I don't know if you can hear me, but you shouldn't change a thing. You've played me so freaking tough. I've gotten lucky to get this lead. I would stay the course.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now we take a glance at the
I changed one thing, except your defense a little bit more. But outside of that, I didn't change up
For the
nothing.
inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is
Oh my God, what are you doing? Tackle
this is a
him.
really important drive, and we often talk about
Somebody
teams
explain
scripting
that to
plays
me.
start
That's
a
a
game.
91
A lot of
overall
them script
running
to start the second half,
linebacker.
too. And they're scripting
Why is he
something
not
that they expect to
tackling
get them
him?
into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
It's frustrating.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, come on. How'd he catch that?
And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for LA.
God, it's a hell of a catch.
And even 40 yards.
Hell of a catch.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a carry for P-Ryan. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
P-Ryan, man. I remember what Dutch used to be able to do with him.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't
Glad I don't have to watch that
anymore. But they do
anymore.
set you up in good position on second down.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Let's go! Brian 38!
To throw is Watson.
Come on, Lattimore, make a play.
Intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On third down, Watson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Oh.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And the score will stay right where it is.
Sucks.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
I cannot hit the brakes in this team because they will stick it to me.
Now a handoff looking right, and he'll lose yardage.
My
Brought
fullback.
down at the 32.
Oh,
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second
Come on,
down.
buddy. Let's
And the
back off
offense
the
there,
cover
the
two,
O-line,
man.
everybody really on offense. They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. Always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
Truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
First down, it's Watson. Over the middle, complete.
He's
He's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 49. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a second down. To the air yet again, Watson.
Come on, make a play, Collins.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Good throw.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again.
Oh, Harper, come on. That's Jones, man.
Incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing again is Watson.
Come on. Jones, that's 2 in your hand, bro.
The intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And an update now from up in Seattle. And the Vikings opening up their lead. They've scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, how does that happen?
Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I don't understand this game, D-Wayne. Like, not even a second of the game do I understand. The blocking is terrible. I think we need to go all Madden for our last season just to give it a shot.
Looking to throw.
Oh.
He's got a first down past the 30.
That was a bad read. He suckered me into a bad throw.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They run the counter now on first down. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back around the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Second down following the run.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
You go Forbes.
And it's complete.
God, it's big.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, come on.
He'll go down.
God
Got him for a sack. Miles Jack not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Hassan Ridgeway in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere.
Oh, my God, this game.
It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down.
Game is so broke, man.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does him no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
And he's going to go down for a 4th time today, and this time the result is a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. Time running out here on the play clock. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Play clock winding down. On 3rd down.
Oh, no.
That's Newman. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th. but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
On first down, Procise. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it here with Pirine. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Come on, let's go. Flex right. 38.
Watson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Come on, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown.
Come on.
LA.
Good throw.
It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit
My
closer.
team frustrates me, man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Prater to add the PAT. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Now the Saints
crazy.
offense, they get ready to go back to work
You
here.
just had some
Defensively,
really
there's still
crappy
3
luck.
timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Saints, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.